Welcome back to Exploring Consciousness with an Anesthesiologist. I'm Christopher Voss, MD, MS, a Harvard and Stanford University-trained physician and board-certified anesthesiologist and neurocritical care doctor. In our last episode, we explored the fascinating concept of quantum entanglement, non-locality, and collective consciousness. Today, we're delving into the multiverse theory and its connection to parallel realities, another mind-bending idea at the intersection of physics and consciousness. Could it be that the reality we perceive is just one of many? Could our consciousness interact with or influence other versions of reality? Let's dive in. Understanding the multiverse theory. The multiverse theory proposes that our universe is not the only one, but rather, it is one of many. These alternate universes are often referred to as parallel realities or alternate timelines, each existing alongside our own, but with different versions of events, laws of physics, or even histories. The idea of the multiverse arises from several fields of physics, including quantum mechanics, string theory, and cosmology. There are several versions of the multiverse theory, but here are two of the most prominent. 1. Many worlds. Interpretation of quantum mechanics. In quantum mechanics, the many worlds interpretation suggests that every decision or event creates a branching of realities, where each possible outcome occurs in a different universe. This means that for every choice you make, an alternate version of you exists in a parallel universe, experiencing the opposite outcome. 2. Cosmic inflation theory. In cosmology, the theory of cosmic inflation proposes that different bubbles of reality formed in the early stages of the universe. Each bubble is a universe with its own unique properties. This means that there could be countless universes, each existing with different laws of physics, making them vastly different from our own. These ideas are still speculative, but they open the door to exciting questions about the nature of reality. Quantum mechanics and parallel realities. At the heart of quantum mechanics lies the idea that particles can exist in multiple states at once, a phenomenon known as superposition. When we observe these particles, they collapse into one state. The many worlds interpretation takes this concept further by suggesting that all possible states continue to exist in separate, parallel universes. To make this easier to grasp, think of Schrödinger's cat, an experiment where a cat in a box is both alive and dead until observed. In the many worlds interpretation, one universe exists where the cat is alive, and another universe exists where the cat is dead. Both realities are equally real, but they split off from one another, creating parallel timelines. Now, how might this apply to our consciousness? If every possible version of events exists, could our consciousness interact with these parallel realities? Consciousness and parallel realities. Here's where things get interesting. Some theorists suggest that consciousness might not be bound to a single reality, but could shift between parallel realities. This could explain phenomena like déjà vu, intuition, or even the sensation of having lived a different version of your life. Imagine that every decision you make creates a branching pathway, like the branches of a tree. Your consciousness is currently navigating one branch, but could it be that during moments of heightened awareness, such as dreams, altered states, or even deep meditation, we glimpse or interact with other branches of reality? Could you, in some sense, visit parallel versions of yourself? While this idea remains speculative, it offers a compelling explanation for why some experiences feel oddly familiar, or why certain decisions feel like they resonate deeply, as if they've been made before in another reality. Integrating Neville Goddard's teachings. Let's connect this to the work of Neville Goddard, who taught that imagination creates reality. If the multiverse exists, then every possible version of reality already exists as a potential. In this sense, by focusing our thoughts and emotions, we might be choosing which version of reality we align ourselves with. Goddard emphasized that by imagining and feeling as though your desires have already been fulfilled, you collapse the potential into reality. In the context of the multiverse, this could be seen as shifting your consciousness to the parallel reality where those desires have already manifested. This aligns with quantum theories, suggesting that observation shapes reality. By focusing your consciousness on a particular outcome, you align with the universe in which that outcome has occurred. Challenges and scientific skepticism. As exciting as these ideas are, it's important to acknowledge the challenges and skepticism surrounding the multiverse theory. Falsifiability. One of the major criticisms of the multiverse theory is that it is difficult, if not impossible, to test. Because these alternate universes are inaccessible by current technology, some scientists argue that the multiverse remains a purely philosophical concept rather than a scientific one. Occam's razor. This principle suggests that the simplest explanation is usually the correct one. Many physicists argue that introducing multiple universes to explain quantum phenomena complicates the issue unnecessarily. However, as a physician-scientist, I believe that exploring speculative ideas, while keeping them grounded in empirical science, can open the door to new perspectives and discoveries. Practical implications and reality shifting. How can we apply these concepts to daily life? Even if we cannot directly access alternate realities, understanding the multiverse theory encourages us to be mindful of our choices and our consciousness. If there are infinite possible versions of ourselves, we can focus on aligning our consciousness with the best version of reality. Practices like visualization, mindfulness, and positive thinking might not only shape our subjective experience, but could, theoretically, help us align with more favorable outcomes within the multiverse. By focusing on a desired outcome and feeling as though it is already real, you might be shifting your consciousness into the timeline where that reality exists. Conclusion. The idea of the multiverse and parallel realities challenges our understanding of reality in profound ways. Whether or not these alternate universes exist, they offer a powerful framework for thinking about the choices we make, the reality we experience, and how consciousness interacts with the world around us. As we continue exploring the depths of consciousness, we must balance open-minded inquiry with rigorous scientific thought. While the multiverse remains a speculative theory, it invites us to consider the vast possibilities of existence and our role within it. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the multiverse and parallel realities. If you enjoyed this discussion, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on future episodes. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the idea of parallel realities and how they might influence consciousness? Also, to learn more about consciousness, please visit us on our website at medspecialists.net. Kaya Veda.